This is Cryptid Addicted, where we hunt for monsters. That is, before they hunt for us.
Are you ready to make this jump?
Today I'm in historic London, hunting for werewolves. England has a huge helping of paranormal mysteries, from haunting grey ladies, the various beasts of various moors, and Spring Hill Jack, who, let's face it, was just a perv. And, of course, werewolves. I heard about a string of cemeteries where not only had someone been attacked by a half-dog, half-man beast, but there were reports of restless spirits. In South London, the Green Chain Walk takes you through cathedrals, woodlands, and of course, graveyards. I actually filmed this during the 2020 pandemic. I know, sorry, it takes me ages to edit. But the lockdown period was actually really awesome for monster hunting. The cemeteries extended their opening hours well into the night to spread the visitors thinner. And as such, it meant that I was literally the only person inside the walls of these graveyards. I know, terrifying. The first of the cemeteries I was scoping out was called Nun Head Cemetery, famous for the London Vampire Society, who meet regularly. Also, it's speculated that the true Jack the Ripper, aka Thomas Cutbush, is laid to rest here. And look at this guy. I mean, this is someone's ghost who I don't want to see. We're currently in Nun's Head Cemetery. As you can see, there's gravestones around me. And we're going to be just checking it out during the day, seeing if we can see any physical evidence, footprints, hair, bones, something that it's been feeding on, and then we're gonna see if we're allowed here at night. But yeah, let's go find a Dogman. The main graveyard that we're investigating is Camberwell Old Cemetery. Well, here we are in Camberwell Old Cemetery. This is where the sighting of the werewolf Dogman thing actually happened. It's really not the place I would expect a werewolf to be hanging out, but looks can be deceiving. But yeah, it's very cute. It's a rainy Monday, so there's no one around. It's very small, smaller than I thought, but we're gonna have a really thorough look. It stopped raining a bit, so I'm gonna take that down to give you a proper view behind me and tell you a little bit about this place. So Camberwell Old Cemetery, it was actually bought in 1855. And it was purchased because graveyards were actually full to capacity. They were running out of room. Fun fact, when it was bought in 1855, they only paid £9,927. That's a bargain. Holy shit. In the last few years, people have been recording more and more mysterious dark figures seen in this cemetery. Some people think that this could be the Dogman that's being seen, but other people think that this is restless spirits, because the local council plans on digging up old graves.
That have reacted with horror to the news that the council may start to dig up the dead.
Dig up the dead.
They're turning what has been a resurgent forest into a super cemetery.
And Southwark wants to dig up all the old graves over 75 years old. Underneath us, there are hundreds of thousands of people buried.
I mean, what's going to happen to the coffins if they are removed? That is really worrying.
Can't just make space morally by digging people up to bury more people.
Well, I found the older areas of the cemetery. As you can see behind me, these graves are the overgrown masses I was looking for. See if we can get some dates. 1923, 1942, 1946, It's a pretty amazing one. I suppose it's important to remember, and to mention rather, that I'm not here for ghosts. I am terrified of ghosts. That's why I don't hunt for them, because they strike a true terror in me. Give me a flesh and blood slobbering werewolf any day, but ghosts, and it's starting to get a bit dark, so we're gonna have to switch to night mode soon, which is good. That's when the sighting happened. It was like dusk, but I don't want to see any ghosts, so can we just avoid the ghosts? I don't know. I just want to make that clear. I'm not here to ghost hunt. I'm here to Dogman hunt. Settling in for the night, I began my hunt for a werewolf in London. So I've just taken a little seat down here in the old graves. As you can see, there's quite some woods and some old graves around me. Over here in front of me too. And I'm just going to tell you about the sighting, because it's quite a detailed one, and it happened probably around here. So this sighting happened on the 9th of October, 1996. I know, it was a long time ago, but it's a really detailed and credible statement. The report is really fascinating. So the guy who it happened to, who wants to be called Gary, not his real name, he was 26 when this happened. So it was dark and he was heading to a friend's house, and usually he biked, so he didn't need to go through the cemetery, but this time he was walking. And he thought, I can save 20 minutes if I go through the cemetery, so I'm gonna do that. So he cut through the cemetery, he walked through a place just like this, just in this area, and he thought he saw something. He was already a little bit on edge because it was a little freaky, it was dark, it was nighttime, it was a cemetery, no one likes that. And yeah, he saw something, and he thought, I bet that's a dog, or a very, very big dog. It definitely looks dog-like. But he lost sight of it, it was dark, and he just sort of carried on. As he carried on, he didn't get very far when, as he says, in a flash, my life changed. He got full rugby tackled by something huge. He got thrown to the ground by this huge, hairy, hulking beast. He said it smelled cold and awful, and it looked like a German Shepherd head with the body and musculature of a Great Dane. It was a dogman, a werewolf, something terrifying. And the worst part is, it had physical mass to it. A lot of dogman reports usually are more spiritual. They don't ever make physical contact, but this thing knocked him to the ground, pinned him down, eye to eye. He said this thing looked at him face to face and was growling and dribbling on him. He said then it did something peculiar. It started to sniff his body up and down, just like a dog would do, sniffing him all over. He says at this point, he was convinced he was going to die. And he was so terrified about what was happening, he even soiled himself. Which, like, fair enough. Just as Gary was sure that he was about to die, this was the end, the dogman got up and ran off. In a split second, it was gone. He got up, quickly dusted himself off, and got out of there. What's really fascinating is that Gary actually suffers from a disease that is detectable by dogs through smell. His theory is that this dogman was smelling this disease within him and saying, I don't want to eat that. But then again, he says, well, maybe it had no intention of eating me. Maybe he was just in its territory and it was saying, back off. Either way, when this creature got off him and ran away, he noticed that this did not run on 4 legs. It made its escape bipedally on 2 legs, its back legs. It's a pretty scary encounter, and Gary seemed pretty genuine when describing it. He even talked about how he soiled himself, how terrified he was. He thought he was going to die, and then the details about the disease that only dogs can smell. It just makes for a very credible account. He even drew a picture. He admits that he didn't really see a good look of its eyes because it was dark. There was no eye shine or glow, so he just took a little bit of artist liberties there. But this is the picture that he drew. It's terrifying, and yeah, it looks like a werewolf. And it happened right here. Now, they have definitely said stay on the path, but it's a little unclear what's a path and what's not a path. For example, this little thing behind me. It kind of looks like a path too good to be true, too good to resist. I'm not going to step on any graves because that is terrible. But I am going to go down the spooky path because it's spooky. Okay, wish me luck. Here we go. Oh, no. Whew. Okay, my rule is my rule is don't fall. My second rule is I don't want to walk across any graves. Oh no. This is unpleasant. No. Okay. Well, kind of looks blocked off there. Let me get to this area here. And then I'm just going to be quiet for a while. Oh! That was a bird. Don't panic. There is a grave down there. I am very sorry if I'm stepping on anyone's grave. And, I guess we'll just be quiet for a bit and see what happens. Oof, that's a spider web. Okay. Dogman. Spiderweb. Well, it's starting to rain. Okay, I should just shut up. Sorry, I'm talking because I'm nervous. Okay. Shh. There was a second sighting from 2004 which some have attributed to the werewolf. One summer night, two friends were walking on the outskirts of the cemetery when they were startled by a low growl. Looking over to a nearby tree, they saw that it was shaking so violently that the roots nearly came out of the ground. Although it was unclear if they actually saw what was shaking it, they were quoted saying, "It was definitely not a person or an animal." The mates fled in terror and later stated, quote, "There is something very sinister there." Oh! 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 I thought I saw something moving out there. Oh. Oh. Oh, fuck. Ah. It was on the other side of the path. I mean, it could have been a person. Could have been a person. Hello, it's editing Megan popping in. Oh no! That's right, it's 2024 and I've aged 3 years just like that. I just really wanted to quickly talk about this sighting because it's the first time in person that I'm seeing what I recorded, zoomed, slowed, and actually visually... I can see better on the screen than what I could see in the field. In the field, I'm obviously freaking out. It's a graveyard and I've just seen something walking through that looks dark and big and tall. On the playback... Tell me what you think in the comments, but It looks more like an amorphous Bigfoot footage, you know, like this big lumbering thing coming through in the distance, grainy in the background. But this is England. This is a graveyard. It's probably just a guy in a raincoat. Like, it was raining a lot. Anyway, I say that later, I think. But I just want to let you know that I don't think it's a Dogman now. And I was a little nervous back then in the field, but we can forgive her. Alright, I'm gonna go back to my dark gremlin editing sphere. Enjoy the video. More of it. Bye! Sorry, I saw a sad looking grave. I mean, it just, oh god, could have been a ghost. Could have been a person, could have been a ghost. Don't think it was a Dogman. Was a lady on her bike, and she hasn't seen a ghost. A Dogman. So I'm pretty sure we're fine, guys. Okay. Well, okay. Let's go back in, because I don't want you to think I'm being soft. Although I think it's getting dark, so we might have to swap over to night vision. Especially in there when the light is pretty much gone. Oh, this is so cute though. Okay, it was probably just a man. Probably just a flesh and blood man in a raincoat. I think that's a good place to do some more quiet work though. If I was a Dogman, I would be there. Alright. It's also out of the rain. Oh. That's upsetting. I promise you guys, I'm not stepping on anything that is obviously a grave or anything like that. I don't want to be disrespectful. This is the kind of area that I can believe seeing a werewolf Dogman creature. It's gotten a lot thicker, the bush, graves are a lot older, a lot spookier. Some of them totally reclaimed by ivy. And there's no one around. Let's keep an eye out. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That scared the shit out of me. I thought it was a little girl in a raincoat. Hey puppy. Are you lost? Hi! Hi! Oh my god! Hi! Oh my god! Hello? Is your mum calling? Hello? I thought you were a ghost. Are you lost? That's you. Come here. I think he's over here! In a yellow coat! He's not moving! What a cheeky boy!
And where's his mate? Where's my dog?
Oh, I've only seen the one.
Like, if you see an all black...
Oh, there's one! I found one!
Here he is. Thank you anyway. Thank you.
I'm a dog whisperer. Have a good one. Oh, hello! That was adorable! I didn't want to show you their faces because obviously they're just the public, general public, but can you picture the most adorable Nana in the world? Yeah, that's who owned that ghost dog. I seem to have gone off the path here. I know they say don't go off the path, but ooh. So it's been raining. Sorry, I'm just completely changing the subject. It's been raining and there's like mud everywhere, and that's like fantastic for looking for dog prints, Dogman prints, because there are so many dog prints right here. Let's look for big ones. Get through all the brambles. Ow. Here. Ouch. This right here is not a Dogman print, but we want something bigger. Similar, but bigger. Let me get a stick. Okay. I'm gonna use this spiky boy. Okay. So, central pad. 1, 2, 3, 4 toes. However, that's my hand. It's only small. We want something much bigger. That's bigger. But again, compared to my hand, it's much smaller. So, keep your eyes peeled. Oh, keep your brambles out of your kneecaps. And let's have a look. So many doggy prints. Nothing. That's a little fella. No. Oh no! How did I get here? Oh no, oh no, oh no. I don't want to step on the graves. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, 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 I'm so sorry. Ah. I'm so sorry. That's rude. That's rude. I don't like that. I'm sorry. Oh! Oh! That is pungent poop. Oh my. Everything looks like poop here though. On the floor. Oh. That is... Oh god, it's even worse right here. I mean, not to hurt the Dogman's feelings, but like... Ugh. What's in here? Oh. Oh, it's pretty strong in there. Oh, man. I don't know if we'll be able to find it. It is... Oh. She says that. Okay, well... I mean... Oh, gross. There's like a huge fly on it and everything. I'm gonna say that's not Dogman sized poop, so I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna walk away because my nose is burning. But maybe it was one of those cheeky dogs earlier. Let's have a look what's up here. I'm out of breath. Because obviously it's raining, but I didn't want to pee in the cemetery because that's very disrespectful. And all the toilets are closed because of COVID. And there's a lot of like nearby wood area. So we snuck into some bushes in this nearby wood area. It's something gardens. It's where I am now anyway. And after I was coming back, I heard this like, and I was like, holy cow, here we go. And so I got my camera out, and it was a person. And it was just a man trying to stay out of the rain. And I apologized and made a very quick exit. Oh. It's a good area. I'm just gonna be still for a bit. Listen out. I don't know if you guys know this, but there is actually a correlation between cemeteries, graveyards, and dogmen, werewolves. There's been repeated sightings of dogmen in graveyards, which some believe is because dogmen aren't actually cryptids. They are some sort of supernatural ghost, I guess, entity, potentially even demon entity, dare I say it. Oh. I thought I heard something. Sounded like something sort of large moving about 3 feet to the right or left. I hope it wasn't because I said the D word. As I said, I don't want any ghost stuff. I'm just here for the cryptids, guys. I forgot what I was saying. As the sun set, I conducted several isolation sessions in silence. This was hours of footage to comb through, as you can imagine, but I did actually capture something. Lots of rain. Lots of rain. It looked red, like a chocolate red. Sorry about the poor camera work here as well. The main camera that I'm shooting with actually ended up getting a corrupted file for this. But essentially what I'm doing is I'm trying to chase down whatever I saw, and I didn't find anything. Let me know what you think in the comments, but probably this is just a woman. However, it does look a little muzzly in this frame. So, I think we're wrapping up this investigation. They're closing the gates soon, and the last thing I want is to be stuck here with all the ghosts. I have worked out that I can squeeze through this one part of the gate if I do need to get out. But it's not going to be pretty, so I'm going to be heading off soon. It's getting quite dark now, especially in the shaded areas. But I haven't seen anything. The rain is making it quite difficult to hear anything other than the pitter-patter, and although that is beautiful, means I can't hear any dogmen. So I suppose the main thing is, what do I think of this cryptid? What do I think of this encounter? There are some questions I would like to ask Gary about his sighting. For example, was he on any medication? Had he been drinking? On any illicit drugs? Overall, this place is a little spooky, as I'm sure you'll agree, but it also feels quite peaceful. There's also a massive fence around the perimeter, so anything getting in and out must be through the gates during the opening times. Anyway, it's getting much more rainy now, but I'm gonna say my summary on this is that dogmen are not here. However, that leads me to my second conclusion, which terrifies me, that dogmen might actually be supernatural. They might be in the ghost realm, which is not my territory. So I'm going to leave that to you ghost hunters and go home and get dry and warm. Until next time. After coming to this conclusion and making it back home, I explored the theory that the werewolf exists more in the ghost demon space. If you believe in spirit boxes, Q's Para Explore got some pretty spicy responses when they were in that cemetery.
Is the werewolf dangerous? Does he cause... Oh, I think that's a yes. Boy, is the werewolf half dog, half man? Have you seen it? Have you seen the wolf? The werewolf?
I'm not sure if I believe there are werewolves. I'm not sure if I believe there are werewolves in this cemetery, ghostly or not. Although the first sighting is detailed, it's also anonymous. It's posted just on the internet, under a pseudonym. Anyone could have made that. The second sighting also just could have been anything. It could have been the London Vampire Society messing with a tree. When I got home, I checked the trap cameras, which were up for 12 hours. And this is what we got. A burst at 3:45 PM and another at 4:17 PM. They are triggered by movement in the frame, but it seems like the camera itself is what's moving. Like something is fiddling with the unit itself. In the second lot of images, we can see that the whole camera has moved to the right. But what did this? A werewolf? An over-eager squirrel? Or someone battling with my knots to try and steal my camera? You know what, guys? I just think we will never know. And that is kind of why I like doing these, why I enjoy trying to find a little bit of truth in a mystery. But sometimes, you just don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I really value your time. Let me know what you think in the comments if you like me looking at more sort of mythical animal creature mystery cryptids, or if you like me looking at cryptids that have more solid evidence. Alright, thanks so much, and see you in the next one.
I booped him.